a project, what our strength during the project is always being come up as a good team player, good team. We all have just divided all the work and did the divided all the work very efficiently and did our own work, and no one has uh, what we can say issue with any other work. And if there is a issue or anyone having error, we all four of us sit and solve the error. I have also solved many errors of the friends and my teammates, and that's how I can say I'm a good team player.
Okay. So how you manage a conflict between your team? How you do that?
I think a few days before we had a problem like there was one was having a different solution for the uh, error whatever has come, and other was having different errors, different solutions for the errors. So we have just implemented one by one all the solutions, and we come up with an effective one that we should go for this. So just
Okay.
listen to both the issues and then apply it and find an efficient one. That's how it is.
Okay. So can you tell me some of the critical situation you have faced in your life and how you try to overcome those situations? What
1 year back when my father passed by, that was a tough
Mhm.
situation for us. And the only thing what we had did was just went with the time, and eventually the things were okay. So that's how I learned that if the situation is really tough, just be with it, just deal with it. Don't lose hope, don't lose courage, anything. Just be with it, and the hard time will be passed by the time.
Mhm.
And that's how we overcome the problem, the critical situations.
Okay. In your free time, leisure time.
I generally on YouTube searching for new videos, and especially related technology, that what's going on or what's related to the something which is taught in cdac. So
Mhm.
uh, what sir has taught and what is different things or whatever. Just searching about the subject. That's my free time activity right now.
Okay. So Neha, you know, IT industry and technology and tools are changing on day by day, right?
Yes.
So how you try to keep yourself updated with what all the things are updated yourself? So how you try to gather the information? Does this interest you, or do you just go with the flow? Whatever comes on, we will do that. Or you have interest in exploring different things. How you
Uh,
try to do that?
I just whatever as I said, I'm searching about the technology. So there are also news feed into my mobiles about the new technologies, that something is new in Java or this. So there are news feeds. I just go through that news feeds for getting the new technology, what is going on in the market. Uh,
Mhm.
so that's how I deal with whatever the new changes coming in the market. So
So
that
what is trending nowadays in IT industry? Which tools and technology skills are trending now? Everybody is talking about.
I think GraphQL is the new technology which is
Which
coming in
one?
market. GraphQL.
Mm-hmm.
And microservices is another thing without which any industry can't work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and cloud services, Docker, Kubernetes, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So what is your understanding about microservices?
Microservices is an efficient tool by which we can connect two or different component written in different languages. Microservices is efficient tool for uh, doing uh, a program, making a program more effectively. For example, we are making a code in Java and we need the help of machine learning. So we can convert that specific code into Python for machine learning, or we are using MySQL at backend and we need more information or data to be saved, we can also use for NoSQL as well, and we can connect the things from MySQL to NoSQL. So we can, it enables us to use many technologies and
Okay.
make the project efficient.
So what is your understanding about why we call NoSQL as a NoSQL? Why?
NoSQL. First of all, SQL is all about queries. We
Mm-hmm.
have to write queries and to solve the issue. But in NoSQL, it is typically developed for managing the data, which is of large size, uh, which is of large size, and it has NoSQL is just solution of the problem which are arise in MySQL. Oh, sorry, in SQL queries. So if I want to solve the issue of storing the large,
Okay, got it, got it. Don't
okay,
go in that one. All right, no, so I was just checking the things, whatever you are aware of. Anyways, so all right. So what is the plan that you have set up for you? Like next 2 to 3 years, what do you wanted to do?
first of all, just get placed into a company,
Mm-hmm.
get into job, and do the job very well. Just learn the company culture and the work, and get equipped into it. Because my last experience in the company, we were as a fresher, we were as a trainee, and it took almost a year for us to learn the company work, because after a year we come to know that now exactly we know what we know about the company or the work we are doing, and what we doesn't know about the company and the work. So the first year at Listo, I will be very dedicated to my work, learning the new skills and technologies whichever the company is using, uh, and
Okay.
get gelled with the things.
Okay. Now my one question is, suppose you are working in one of the project, and the
Yes.
project deadline is very near, and you have not completed many of the work, many of the tasks, and you have to deliver the project on very tight deadline. So how will act in that way, and how will try to make sure that project doesn't get hampered and it get delivered on time?
Sir, if time is less and work is more, so obviously extra time and overtime is come in is there. So we have to do extra time, me and my
Mm-hmm.
whole team, because no project is completed by only alone. So the whatever the work is should be divided efficiently into the team, that should be given a proper deadlines, and need to be work efficiently. If you have any problem, just ask to your friend or your colleague or whatever, and get the doubt solved there and then. Don't stretch whatever the errors or whatever the problems you have. Reduce the time in error management, and uh, get work done quickly before the deadline, and uh,
Okay.
that's how I'll deal with it.
Okay. Anyhow, thanks. I'm done from my end. So we'll discuss your doubt during our Q&A session. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you very much. Hey, Sujit, we'll start with you. Give me 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sujit.
Yes, sir.
Let's start. Give me your self-introduction, your family background, and your educational details.
Okay, so my name is Sujit Tukaram Kadam. I am from Nanded.
Mm-hmm.
I have completed my 10th in Nanded itself and 12th from Aurangabad. And I have completed my BE in Mechanical Engineering from Pune University in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I have a joint family, but I have a little brother. My mother is a housewife, and my father is a
Not
farmer.
little brother, younger brother.
Sorry, so my younger brother is a brother. I have a younger brother
Mm-hmm.
who is doing his agri, and my father is a farmer, and my mother is a housewife.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that's also I have completed my degree being mechanical in
When you have completed your
2020.
degree?
In 2020, sir, from Pune University.
Okay. So after that, there was no placement, anything as such?
No, sir, but I have tried from my end, and I did in a production. I have done a production job in December 2021 to February 2020. No, December 2020 to 2021 February in
Mm-hmm.
production, but there was not so much growth.
Mm-hmm.
I have done. I was working in the Satpura Enterprises in Pune itself,
Mm-hmm.
but as there was no more growth opportunities and there was also less job opportunities, I switched to IT industry and got
Okay.
knowledge about cdac, and now I have almost completed my cdac.
Okay. So you have done your cdac course and now the project is going on, right? That's what
Yes,
it
sir.
is. All right. Okay. So in your so what is the current project that you are talking about? Can you just give me some idea about cdac project?
So yes, sir, we have been working on online food delivery app.
Mm-hmm.
uh, we have almost completed our backend and we are working on our front end. We have
Okay.
been doing backend in the Spring Boot and using a SQL database,
Mm-hmm.
and in front end we have using React and CSS.
Okay. So how many team
uh,
members are there in the project?
there are 4 team members.
Okay. So what was your role in that?
So we were doing the combined work.
Mm-hmm.
I have worked on some JPA files, and I have been currently working on the React, making the React pages.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So why you have chosen React JS? Why not Angular?
So the primary reason is that we were not taught Angular in cdac course, and
Mm-hmm.
we have like zero knowledge about Angular, and so
Okay.
we just know React very better than Angular. That's why.
Okay. So in for backend, you are using Spring Boot and all. So
Yes, sir.
In Java language, you're using all these things, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what kind of challenges you have faced in this project?
So there are many challenges while writing the backend logical codes we have faced,
Mm-hmm.
like the basic DTO to entity converters, fetching the data from the front end, what objects we will be requiring from the front end, and how to process that data, what logic will be requiring, how to you process that data and write its logic in the service layers and DTO conversions, entity conversions, and processing the response sheets.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now coming to the project planning and all. So who
Yes.
had done all the project planning, task allocation, what all the
So
steps that you have taken?
we have done the project planning collectively, and
Mm-hmm.
task allocations also we have we have decided with consent, and we have taken the particular task, and if we
Mm-hmm.
are been facing any problems, then we will then different tasks will be allotted, or some help
Mm-hmm.
will be given by the project members.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You told me this many challenges you have faced. So why this many challenges comes? You have done the course very
uh,
rigorously, all the knowledge were there.
yes, sir,
So,
there we have done the course, but still it's a new language, and we are
mm-hmm.
trying our best.
Mm-hmm.
And as we have been doing it like from our end, we are doing it. We don't want, if we have completed a backend, we don't want it to be in the their testing that there are many bugs. If we have
Mm-hmm.
done it, then it's a complete project. That's why
Okay.
we have been facing challenges, sir.
Okay. So how you try to solve these challenges?
Sir, we have a very competent. I have very competent team members, so they have been helping me. And if they are busy, I've been like doing my own research or
Mm-hmm.
taking some references and figuring out things.
It's already completed or something is pending also?
So backend is mostly completed. It will be completed by the day end, today only, and we
Mm-hmm.
have been doing our React React.
Okay. All right. Good. So did you face any conflict with between your team members during the project and all, any argument, anything
No,
as
sir.
such?
They have been very understanding. There were some
Mm-hmm.
issues from my end, but they have been very understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was not feeling well, so I was not. There was some particular task that was lagging, so they took up on themselves, and later when I came, I helped them with their task.
Okay. So what is the most interesting piece of work in this project that you enjoy doing it?
So, yes, all the process is full of enjoyment and
Mm-hmm.
tension.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, main that convergence of the regarding the we have created pojos, but for security reasons we have been doing adding
Mm-hmm.
DTOs also. So DTOs to entity conversion and getting that particular function and logic that has been really challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that ha- that was really challenging. It was hard and it was fun also. I think we will all remember that part.
Okay. All right. Good. Hey, thanks, man, for doing all these things. Great. So, Sujit, uh, now coming to the different set of questions.
Yes, sir.
So, so while doing this project, what do you think? What you need to improve a lot, and where you think you are lacking? What is the area that you need to work hard?
Yes, there are some concepts I have to work on, and mainly I have faced many issues in the syntax itself. So I
Hmm.
have to focus on that part mainly.
Hmm. Okay. So you came for this interview. So why you think this job is suitable for you? Why you think so? Why this
So,
company is good for you?
because I know I can do it, and this job description is what exactly I am what exactly you are looking for, sir. Because I know I can do things, and if there will be issues, and I will be figuring it, and I will be giving you the better solution.
Hmm.
That's why I think, sir, I am more suitable for this job.
Okay. And why I should hire you? Can you tell me
So
some of the
because
quality that you have? Give me
yes,
five quality of yourself.
so because I know I'm a hardworking person. I'm empathetic. I'm a good team player, and yeah, yes, I take I don't leave a task until and unless I complete it. Uh, Also, sir, I am creative. I'm I'm humorous, so that will also keep the team spirit up. That will also help.
Hmm.
That's also.
Can you tell me some of the improvement area that you need to improve in yourself?
Yes, sir. There are some times when I'm uh, way too harsh on myself that if time if more time was permitted to me, I could have done it better or invested more time, but that is not permitted as time is limited.
But time is limited. You have to plan accordingly, right?
Yes,
There
sir.
is there is no
But
30
sir,
hours. You will not get 30 hours out of 24 hours, right?
yes, sir, yes, sir, you are right, sir. So that's also the process of growing, sir. So we
Hmm.
grew up, we'll learn things. So that will also be improved in the meantime, sir.
Can you tell me some of the incidents that you have faced in your life which have changed your way of thinking?
Uh,
Anything as such happened, or is it's not
Yes,
like
sir.
that?
This past 2 years in lockdown, we have faced many issues,
Hmm.
like in the study in the like in the study sector, in the economic sector, and also in the psychological sector, as we have I have personally lost many family members in these 2 years. So I have faced many issues, and I have learned from them, and I have gained experience, and I have grown as a person, and that has made me even stronger, sir, as a person.
Okay. All right. So suppose I'll hire you in my company. So what value are going to bring in my company?
So first of all, as I am a creative person and a team player, that will be really that will also which will also I will, as I'm a humorous person, that will also bring a different vibe to the group. That will also increase the productivity of the whole group, as in. And I'm a creative, so there will be many things that I will be seeing that others will not be seeing, as a
Okay,
different
can
point
you
of
tell
view.
me some of the creative thing that you have done which help solving some of the problem which is very much appreciated by your team or your colleague or your
So
process, anything?
currently in this project, I have not done many creative things, but
Any incidents you can tell me?
so yeah, like so there are minor things, like there are some little changes that while completing a project, you can't see that, but as a third person view, like I can provide a different view, that here is the error, that there was a minute error, like providing a link to the navigation. So that's it. So I
No,
can't really
if
think
you're
of
talking
something.
about you are very creative and all, 3-4 times you told me very creative and all, right?
Yes,
That's the
yes,
reason I ask you, show me some creativity, right? If you're
yes, sir.
talking, if you're showcasing some of your talent, there should be some
Uh,
uh, incident about that quality and all, some
yes,
example
yes,
of that
sir.
quality.
That was
You
my
cannot
mistake on
say
my part.
that blindly, right? I
Yes,
can
yes, sir. That
say
was my
I
mistake.
have done lots of things for the nation. I have done this many things for this entire country and all. If somebody asks me, tell me something, you have done it, right?
Yes, sir. You're
So
right, sir.
everyone, please listen carefully. Whatever you are trying to showcase it, prepare well with like some of the examples, okay,
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
some of the incidents. Don't just say blindly, I'm very creative, I'm very humorous, I'm very much this one, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
yes, sir.
Creativity is a very big terms. So when you are trying to portray this creativity and all, you just have some example with you, what the creative things that you have done,
Yes, sir.
right? All right. All right. So why you have chosen IT only, Sujit? Why you think IT is good suitable place for you? Why not any other
So the
field?
primary reason is there are many growth opportunities in the IT sector comparatively to the mechanical sector where I have worked, and
Mhm.
also as a person
They are a
who
big
is
brand in mechanical as well, na? In SCL,
yes,
then
but the
GE
opportunities,
Healthcare.
or the uh,
Mm-hmm,
there are not many opportunities available, sir.
mm-hmm,
Like there is a huge supply, but demand is very less.
mm-hmm.
But which is vice versa in the IT sector. And also there was a little bit curiosity, as I have been curious about the working of the machines. So also curious about the logical, whenever the seeing the electronic machines, a little bit curiosity was also there. So, and also the opportunity. So both the things led to this.
Okay. All right. All right. So what one thing you would like to change in yourself, Sujit?
So I have the one thing I want to change is I want to be a completely extrovert, because I am an ambivert, like partially introvert, partially extrovert. So there are some times I don't really participate much, like in the not really talk much. I just sit by myself and think things a different way. But being an extrovert at that point will really was needed, like sometimes.
Okay. So if not as a software engineer, what else you wanted to be? If
Uh,
given choice.
or if not a software engineer, So I won't. I would have been into a mechanical engineer.
Oh, no, if given choice, if not software engineer, forget about profession and all.
Okay,
If
okay, sir.
given chance to choose one of profession as per you, your interest and all, what that could be?
So I don't know what interest, but as a curiosity, I would have. I would like to be an astronaut. Curious about the space and.
Mhm. Okay. All right. All right. So I think I'm done from my end. So yeah.
Yes.
If you
Thank you,
want
sir.
to have 2-3 minutes break, just take a break, then we can go with the Q&A session. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You want to tea, coffee, water, just bring it in next 2 minutes and let's have the discussion. Yeah.
What happens is generally the rules of discussion is if we have to make a point, then we stick to the point. Like if we say
Right.
a positive point, then we stick to the positive point, right? So when you said if you have any other points to add, should we consider adding a negative point or should we stick to the positive
No,
points
no, it
only
was
if we have
exceptional
nothing to add?
things for today. So might be you should have added one, but in a large crowd, stick with your decision and your consent. That's it. Whatever you're talking, you should stick to that point.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You can be neutral. You cannot be both negative and positive. All right.
Yes.
You are contradicting your own thought then.
Yes.
Right. You don't do that.
Sir, as today's discussion was on means you ask us to only talk on the topic means you don't ask to tell pros and cons. So we can talk on both sides now. Means
Yeah,
at
yeah.
first
See,
I
it's all about discussion in IT job in IT
yes.
industry. So how IT industry is performing, what are the job opportunities are there, how many people are getting job, what are the benefits and all, and some of the negative point also. yeah, people are getting, they see there are the huge crowd of software engineers who are not performing well in the IT industry, and that's the reason good people are not getting job. Okay, and apart from that, you can say that because of the IT industry, the health is also rising because people having less movement, they're sitting in AC and all, and that's the reason they are not coping with the current environment and all those things, right? So in the big IT industry, every like 24/7, their ACs and everything are working together, and that's create a global warming. They contribute to how the fact everyone don't have only negative or positivity, but but the extent of positivity percentage may be vary. Like somebody has a higher positive point, somebody lower positive point, right? The same with the negative also. So that's what the discussion. All right. I cannot ask like who is supporting, who is not supporting, negative, positive. It's all about
sir,
the generic things I
you're
was asking.
telling that
All
means
right.
if you given a topic only on the discuss means not about
Yes.
pros and cons, then we
Yes.
can add, means today what
Ah,
happened, I firstly add three
right.
four points which are
Right.
in pros in
Right.
IT industry, and then you
Right.
ask
You can add.
disadvantages. So it is a
Yes.
good